welcome back to my channel. It's been about a week and a half since I've uploaded a new video, so I'm very excited for this one. I just finished finals and it was the longest week ever. I literally was awake for like 3 days in a row, so I've been sleeping. So that's where I've been. I haven't been doing anything exciting over here. So I'm so happy that it's summertime and I can start putting out more videos. And of course, first, this one, if you follow me on Twitter, I talked about Gabrielle Union's Met Gala look on Twitter so much because I was like, oh my god. Look at her. Like, she just looks so flawless. I was like, oh my goodness. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to do an inspired look on that. And I was like, wait, well, I'm in the middle of my foundation series. How can I incorporate this? So I was like, well, why don't I just do a drugstore look? So this look is all drugstore makeup except for my lips. Everything is drugstore. And I wanted to do a drugstore look for this in my foundation series because some people think that drugstore makeup is cheap and it's bad, but honestly, if you don't have extreme skin sensitivities, drugstore makeup really isn't that bad. You know, not all expensive makeup is good and not all good makeup is expensive. You don't have to spend like $50 for a foundation in order to get a really flawless, clean look. So that's what I wanted to show you guys today. And what better way to do that than to do an inspired look by the wonderful Gabrielle Union. Praise her. I kind of went a little bit overboard than what she did. I did a little bit more lashes, a little bit more eyeliner and stuff, but overall I just really want to do an inspired look. And my dress, I got this from Toby. I will be posting a picture of it probably on Instagram or Twitter so that you guys can see what the full dress looks like. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is basically going to be the same thing as my high-end full coverage daytime routine, except drugstore, of course. So we're going to start off with this L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift Blur Foundation. It has broad spectrum SPF 18. And it literally blurs all imperfections. I tried it out on my arm just a little bit and it was just so flawless. The only thing with L'Oreal is that it's kind of frustrating because I could not find a consistent color among all of their foundations. So everything is a different color and I think this one is a little off. But of course, since it's full coverage daytime, I'm going to put foundation on top of this. So if this one doesn't match completely, it's okay. So I'm just going to shake it up just a little bit and put some on the back of my hand. This is in the color Honey Beige, by the way. And I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did for the first one. I'm just going to use my fingers with it, but instead of just rubbing it all over, I'm just going to dab it just a little bit because this one isn't exactly my skin tone. I just want to use a little bit of it at a time before I put it all over. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter, but like I said, it's going to be covered with a foundation color. This is just the base, so it's okay. We're going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This has been pretty popular lately. It's really good for oily skin textures because it'll keep your skin matte. And this is in the color Classic Tan. I'm going to just dab this just like I did with the other foundation and rub this in with an angled flat top brush. And as you can see, this one matches my skin tone, thankfully. So that covers up the L'Oreal Blur Foundation. But along with that foundation, even though it was the wrong color, it still made my skin look super, super flawless, which I really liked. So I like it for under my foundations. Next, I'm going to use this NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder for my eyebrows, and it looks like this. It comes with two little brushes, a little spoolie to comb your brows out, and a little angled brush, but I'm going to use my regular brush because I think that this will be kind of hard since it's really little. And it comes with wax and then two different shades of eyebrow powder, and I'm going to be using the darker one right here. I want to try powders out this time because I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz for forever, and lately I've noticed that they've been starting to pull my hairs out. I don't know if you can see, but like right here it's been really sparse. It literally started to pull my hairs out. I think that I'm maybe just pressing too hard or something, but I'm just going to take a break from it and just try and do powders for now. And I'm actually going to take the small angled one first and use a wax. Since my brow hairs are kind of sparse now since they got pulled out by the Brow Wiz, holding them in place is going to be really important. And then I'm going to take the darker brow powder and this MAC angled brush that I always use. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Nudes by Maybelline. This palette. This has also been a pretty popular palette and I like it a lot. So I'm going to take this lighter shade right here at the top and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. Her brow isn't very highlighted, but I always just add just a little bit of a highlighter just right there. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and this cool brown shade right here and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm going to take this and put this up in the crease area. And I'll put a little bit of it on my lid as well. Next, I'm going to take this NYX eyeshadow color. It's like a dark silver, and it's called Cryptonite. She has a few like silver sparkles right here, and it looks like it's silver on her eye as well. So I'm concentrating more of the color on my lid here, and just dusting a little bit of this upward, because there are little silver sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there are little silver sparkles in this. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just make sure that I blend that out. And then I'm going to take a black liner. This is just one that came with one of my eyelashes from Kiss Lashes. I don't really use black kohl liners. If I'm going to use black liner, it's usually my liquid liner by NYC. But I have this one lying around, so I'm just going to use this one. She has liner on the top of her lash line and a little bit in the inner corner to extend it, and on her lower lash line. For lashes, I'm going to be using these Ardell Natural Wispies. Her lashes look like they were really natural, fluttery and flowy, so I'm going to be using these today. I'm going to go ahead and actually use my NYC liquid liner just to go over the top of the line where the lash band is, because I want that to be covered just a little bit more. And then I'm going to use my L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara, which is my favorite. For my under eyes, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in the color Warm Honey. I always use this for my under eyes. And then right on top of that, I'm going to go in with my NYX Dark Circle concealer. This is in the color Medium, and this one is like a color corrector and concealer all in one. This is perfect. It covers up dark circles, it covers up the bags under my eyes for me, and it just makes everything look really, really flawless before you move on to contouring or highlighting or any other steps that you want to make in your makeup. So I'm just going to dab this right under my eyes where I need it the most. And next we're going to start highlighting and contouring, and I'm so excited to use this NYX Wonder Stick. So this is in the color Deep, and it comes in this little box right here, which I thought was so cute. Makeup Shayla is on the side, and she's literally my favorite makeup artist, well, one of them, but she's so flawless. And I'm just going to go right under my eyes and on the side of my nose right here. I like this color because they're not very intense highlight and contour colors, but it's enough to show up and it's gonna make you look really flawless. Like, they're not super bright or super dark. I look funny. Okay, so I'm going to blend this in with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. This is the little travel set one. So I'm going to take this, start off where your cheekbones are, and just go straight down and blend it upwards a little bit. So now I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Highlight in Deep Bronze, and I'm going to take the lighter shade. There's like a blush looking color, there's a darker one, and then there's lighter shades just all through it. And I'm just going to take the lighter shade on my ring finger and go straight down the center of my nose. And I'm also going to take the lighter shade and go right on my Cupid's bow. This is Milani Baked Blush in the color Red Vino. It reminds me of Dolce Vita. It's kind of like a drugstore dupe for that. The blush from NARS that I always use, and I love it so much. So I'm going to take some of this, just shake it off a little bit, and just put it on my cheeks just a little bit. It didn't look like she had on very much blush, so I'm not using very much of this. And I'm going to take just a plain angle brush with nothing on it and just blend that out just a little bit. Next, I'm going to take the lighter color in that Master Highlight again, and I'm going to just put this right on the tops of my cheeks. I'm not using very much of this at all. It didn't look like she had very much of a cheek highlight, but it looked like there was something there, so I just want to add just a little bit on the tops of my cheeks. For my under eyes, I'm going to take this e.l.f. smudge brush and this black color in the Maybelline Nudes palette and just start to blend that out under my eye. And I'm going to smoke this out with a pencil brush. And next I'm going to add my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in Waterproof, my favorite lower lash line mascara. And for the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to take this gold color right here in the Nudes palette and a flat shadow brush and just go right around my tear ducts just a little bit. And to set my makeup, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. And this is in the color, what color is this? Golden Beige. Just going to use that buffing technique that I've been using lately just to set everything in place. So the lip colors that I'm using today are going to be the only things that are not drugstore in this foundation routine. So I'm going to be using a couple of lip liners. I'm using my Smashbox lip liners. I'm using the brown one in Nude Dark and this color in Figgy, which y'all have seen before. And I'm also going to use my Velvet Matte Lip Pencil by NARS, the red one. She has berry colored lips and they're a little bit darker than anything that I have. So instead of going out and finding something, I wanted to create something new because that's one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to go in with the Figgy lip liner first and just start lining just kind of like the outside parts of my lips first. I'm kind of leaving this center part right here blank. And then I'm going to take the Nude Dark color and go right on top of what I just did. And this lip, just like every other lip color that I've created, is going to be a process. It's not going to be perfect at first, but over time, just going back and forth with everything is going to look flawless in the end. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to go back on top of that with Figgy. So as you can see, it's just creating a darker berry look. And then I'm going to go in the center of my lips with the NARS Red Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. And this is actually the color Cruella. I didn't mention that before. Just right in the center. And right on top of that, I'm going to use this lip color called Blushing Berry. This is a L'Oreal lipstick, so this is a drugstore one. And I'm going to go on top of it just for a little bit of shine, because this color is matte, and her lips are a brighter, kind of shiny color. And this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And just right quick, I wanted to mention my hair. I get my hair from the Virgin Hair Obsession. I have 4 bundles, 18, 20, 22, and 22 of Indian Body Wave. It comes in the color Natural B, which is like a dark brown, but I dye it black. And I get rinses on my real hair, which is just a little bit of leave out like every 6 to 8 weeks. And I need one right now, so if it's looking a little brown and my hair's looking a little black. And to get it like this, I use a wand curler. I straighten it and then curl it. It's just a little wand curler by Hot Shot Tools. I got this from Sally's. It was I don't think it was any more than $40. And then I just tease it out with this wide tooth comb right here. And then I flip my head upside down, tease it really big, and flip it back, and it literally just looks like this. And I really love big wavy hair, so this is one of my favorite hairstyles to do. So I thought it would be perfect for this nice and glamorous look. So yeah, all products to use will be listed in the description bar below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe. And leave me some comments, connect with me on other social media sites. It's always so much fun to interact with you guys on other social media sites and to read all your nice comments. It means the world to me. So thank you so much for all of your love and support and the nice things that you say. And as always, I hope you guys feel beautiful inside and out today because you are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.